In high school, I always felt like I was kind of the odd one out, and people thought I was a little weird. But at the time, I was like, why am I different?
I mean, to be honest, like, I felt like I wasn't as smart, I wasn't as good enough, and it was my own doing.
As a neurodivergent person to another, I want to tell you, we are enough. We are not any less able or any less as a human being.
Your ADHD, your dyslexia, your brain is a gift. Use it the best way you can and use it the best way it knows how to be used. Don't settle.
On a daily basis, the tools are incredibly useful for me.
If these tools existed when I was growing up in the 70s, I think, first of all, I wouldn't have felt so alone. I wouldn't have felt like I was stupid. I wouldn't have felt like there was something wrong with me. It would have been life-changing.
My mind works a lot faster than my fingers can, so it really helps to be able to speak to a computer and have it dictate for you. The way that it minimizes distractions would be very useful for me. Because I do have ADHD, my focus tends to bounce around a lot. I can get drawn away by other things.
When you're ADHD and dyslexic, you're going super fast, but you don't spend the time enough to analyze the mistakes you've made. If every time I make a mistake, I have to stop and click a button that says, yes, I approve this change, that's terrible. If it does it automatically, that's the greatest tool in the world.
This is an amazing tool. A software that checks my spelling and helps me with my phrasing and grammar, which is priceless.
So many people are not comfortable, telling their employers that they're neurodivergent because people aren't going to treat them the same.
The golden rule is treat everyone the way you would want to be treated. There's also a platinum rule, which is treat others the way they want to be treated. And I think if you're looking at someone with neurodivergency, the way they want to be treated might not be the way you want to be treated. So find out, what can I do to meet you where you are?
Hiring someone who is neurodiverse is an experience unto itself, because they're going to come with ideas that you didn't even think could exist in the past.
What I hope that corporations would do for people like me is implement some technological solutions that can help neurodivergent people just being more comfortable and doing daily tasks and not wasting so many hours doing something that could be done quickly.
Think of the inventions, think of the breakthroughs, all the thinking outside the box that could be done in workplaces. It would just be this, beautiful meeting of the minds and of all kinds of different minds.
I personally wouldn't want to live in a world that isn't both neurodiverse and neurotypical, because if everyone's like you, that gets kind of boring. Companies die when everyone thinks the same way. Companies succeed when people think differently.